All right, Shalom Akim, start the lesson and give our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Bakakodash. Double honest my apostle, elders of great movement that taught us the truth. Peace and blessings to shit I can disperse in this truth in our society. Around the folk under the earth, didn't to lead to God. Shalom. That's a brother Yara Ariyah, and I come back to the spirit by Yahweh Shemel Shai. For the great Mr. Miami camp, come back to the spirit by Yahweh Shemel Shai. To update, this is going to be like a series that I'm making. It's going to be the war drums are beating, and I'm going to be posting, updates about war or rumors of war, things that are happening that is not being brought to the mainstream media, which this is it with Israel and Hamas. And ultimately these wars and things are happening, but we ultimately are not to forget that these are things that have to come to pass. We were told of wars, rumors of wars, and World War III, and even before that, the MOTB still has to come out. That is one big prophecy that has to come to pass. You can always hear wars and rumors of wars and stuff going on in the Middle East, but Esau still has to come down and try to push that NWO, which is him trying to put that MOTB in everyone, which he's not going to fulfill. Ultimately, but in this lesson, I'm just keeping you guys, keeping brothers and sisters updated with what's going on, with war. This is the U.S. has deployed the largest warship in the world to assist Israel. When Israel is an ally of the United States. The U.S. I think it is Gerald R. Ford. The U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced that the U.S. General R. Ford Carrier Striker Group is moving towards the coast of Israel as to show support for one of his closest allies and overall the biggest recipient of the U.S. military aid after an attack by Hamas. Austin added that the U.S. would be rapidly providing the Israel Defense Forces with additional equipment and resources, with the first assistance arriving in a couple of days. The U.S. General Fourth Striker Group headed towards Israel includes the aircraft carrier itself, the Ticonderoga class guided middle cruiser U.S. Normandy, the R. Lindbergh class guided missile destroyers, USS Thomas Hudner, USS Ramaz, USS Carney, and USS Roosevelt. The U.S. is also augmenting American air power in the region. Right. Thus America being, ally, of Israel, they are going to, send help, to Israel in this attack with Hamas. And Israel, is on the, if I'm not mistaken, on the East Coast, and that's right, in the Middle East, well, around that area. And we all know that a World War III is going to be taking place, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is going to be in the Middle East. And right now there's war being, stirred up in there, man. And then we ultimately know that there are going to be many wars before the Big Bang, before the United States, Russia and China and all these big superpowers get involved. They're just adding the fuel to the fire. Look what happened with Russia and Ukraine. First we start off with China and Taiwan. Then it moved to Russia and Ukraine. Now it's Israel and Hamas. These things are what Esau is using, be an aid in war and help in war. Everybody already know that the Ukraine and Russia, the United States was aiding, sending over money and aid and all those things. But all these are just beating the war drums until the all big war is gonna come, man. And then Russia and China are, they're gonna take advantage of this, because they see that the so-called global superpower, is headed into or aiding in war again. They might try to make a move on another country. However Esau plays it out, but ultimately the war drums are beating. And they're gonna continuously, beat. Because ultimately we understand that everything is going to the tone of prophecy. I got a few precepts lined up. This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Right? These nations, that are investing in the agriculture. They used to invest in agriculture and all these things. Saying to get prepared for war, and that's what all these other nations are doing, getting prepared for war. Making their global expenses all towards war. Because everybody knows that we are headed into World War III. It is evident. You can clearly see it. All these things that's happening in the world with all these other nations getting in their little skirmishes. World War III is evident. It is going to happen. And then when it does happen, Yahushua is going to come and, destroy all of them. Verse 11, assemble yourselves, come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. That's right, man. I'm reading the NLT. Come quickly, all you nations everywhere, gather in the valley, and now, O Lord, call out your word. Now, O Lord, call out your warriors, right? Gather these other nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which would be in the Middle East. And there's already fighting over there, So it's just gonna put the cream on top, man. It's gonna make the World War III happen. Because they're already fighting over there with Russia and Ukraine. Now it's Israel and Hamas. Now the United States is going to aid and be involved in that. What is that going to usher in? Got one more quick. It's not going to be a long one. Revelation 9 and verse 2. One woe was past, and behold, there come two woes more after. Right. One woe is past. Woe meaning destruction. One woe meaning World War I is past, and behold, there are two wars more after. World War II already happened, and then the end of our war is going to be World War III. That's the one that we are that we are seeing that is going to come to pass. We are not going to be ignorant of these little things that Esau are doing in the news, and he's trying to stir your mind away from it. We're gonna see, oh shoot, Israel Hamas. They are starting to fight. What is that gonna usher in? The aid of America. And then however each someone to put it, next the United States is at war. Before he do all of that, he's gonna have to bring in that MOTP. It's a quick lesson to the spirit party, Yahweh Shema Shai. The war drums are beating.